This is the first video in the series of learning about enterprise resource planning. So in this series, I will cover the lectures about how to select an ERP solution for a company, the SAP methodology for implementation of SAP, and again I will cover the procure to pay cycle and the order to cash cycle, which are the two important components of any ERP solution. Then I will also cover the materials management, basic overview of how materials management can be used in the ERP system, and then for the project management, and also later I will cover about the sales and distribution and the finance part in the basic view. So what is an ERP? Wikipedia defines ERP as ERP is referred to as a category of business management software, typically a suite of integrated applications that an organization can use to collect, store, manage, and interpret data from these many business activities. So this is what a basic definition of ERP is all about. So from the definition moving further, I would like to say that each and every organization, if you see, will have different departments. Like it starts from a procurement department, from where you will purchase something to your organization, and the procurement will deal with a vendor who will sell something to your company, and the need for that will arise from a need for production or a need for that material to be used in the project. And if it is a need for production, then that material will move to the production, and usually that will be carried by a ERP department called PLM, and the procurement will be done by a ERP department called SRM or materials management. And once the production is happening, the material can be used in the project, then it will be managed by a project management team. So there will be another ERP department like a project management which will manage that, and there has to be an integrated cost flow of the material between the project for the overview or for the to be used at the reporting level for the management purpose, and to transfer the cost from the project to the accounting purpose. So again, once the material has been produced, it can be linked to the sales. So sales department, sales and distribution will be another ERP area. Like there could be inquiries happening from customer side, like the customer inquiry for a specific service the company is offering or a specific product the company is producing. For example, the service could be a company which is implementing ERP solution, could be providing the service of the implementation. So there could be an inquiry from any X company for the implementation. And the example of a production could be the production of automobile like a car or a truck, etc. So for that, there will be inquiry from the customer, and that inquiry will be converted to sales order, and which can be converted to the production order, and which will lead to production. Again, it will lead to procurement, and when the customer will pay back for the product, it will hit the finance as a revenue. So again, there will be accounting department which will maintain the general ledgers, and which will deal with the financial reporting purpose of the company and management of the financial reporting. Then there will be human resources, which will be where all the master data of the employees who will work for the company will be maintained, and this will be also linked to the work centers, or can also be linked to the other department for transfer of or recording of the activity of the employees in the form of service they do. Again, there could be a customer service, customer relationship management or customer service, which will be the direct interaction between the customer and the company. Like a sales inquiry could come to the CRM team, which could follow up with the customer with quotation and finalization of the deals, and after which the inquiry could be converted to a sales order. So these are the different areas like sales, procurement, production, distribution, accounting, human resource, and CRM, which a company will need. So to do all this, a small company could keep a small ERP system, or a big company could use a large ERP system like SAP. The choice will depend on multiple factors like the budget, the number of employees, and the level of detail in reporting, and the level of accounting and reporting purposes which the company wants to take the ERP. So as you have got a overview of what ERP systems are all about, going into much detail, these kind of systems are technically can be accessed from the graphical user interface or web-based interface from a web browser or from a computer graphic user interface. So once these kind of systems are accessed, it can be used for day-to-day activity recording purposes at the in the company operational level. Also, there will be reporting team or there will be support team who will manage and support the business or the users who will be using these kind of software. Also, there will be some kind of technical requirements which will happen in form of the implementation and later support in form when some bugs or technical error happens. Some of the key requirements of any of the ERP system is that it should be an integrated system, like there should be integration between the procurement, production, sales, finance, human resource, inventory, and CRM, etc. Like the inquiry can come from CRM, then it can go to the sales, then it can become a production order or a project, and finally the product could be sold to the customer. So this kind of integration and information flow is needed in an ERP system, and the integration should happen in real time and automatically between different departments or the different modules of the ERP system. Again, an entry made in the ERP system or the ERP entry in the ERP database or server should be available in real time to all the users who are using that ERP software. So there should be a common database specific to client or specific to the company level according to the ERP. And these are the basic requirements for the ERP. And in the next lectures, I will cover how to choose a perfect ERP system and how to implement the ERP using the SF methodology. That's all. If you like this video, please do subscribe, like, and comment. Also, if you have any suggestion about any topics or any modules in the ERP which you want me to make a video on, then please do comment. That's all. If you like this video, please do subscribe.